Pretty sure. Forgot how solid this volume knob is. It's pissing me off now. What's up, Gary? Fred. Mike. Gull. Skyprop, Ben Coombs. Herb. B-Tech. OU. Papa Blue. John G. Deanna. Matt. Majestic PB and J Cat. Vimps. Chris, Skyprop, Zach, Super Lead, Strat CPO, Speaker, Landon. What's up, buddy? Matt Aljon, what's up, dude? I like that neck. I like this neck too. What's up, Jimmy? And there was someone else who went by real quick. Danny. Danny! Danny! Now I have to learn Danny Boy. What's up, Friedrich? And Ben, and of course the other Ben, Jack. Star Guitar Works, what's up, dude? And Ken, and B. Polsky. We got Craig, we got Andrew. We got the whole crew. T. Jackson, Guitar 1952, Terry 3Gs. We got Ron, Fred Lissed, and of course Don Sassano. Should be Sasso, but he refuses to change it. We got Rob, we got Wendell. We got Ogre Lord. Oh, thank you, Gary. Dude, you rock. Have you been following our friend over to the, over in the land of chocolate? Over in Switzerland there? He's got a few new ones out. Got to admit, I'm a bit tempted. They're looking kind of good. I like that glowy, fruity pebble one. Could be ready for a summer stock there. Hot stock. What's up, Calvin? Strat Tom. Vanilla Sky. Timothy. Yeti Matzi. Blackjack Guitar. I have two cats down here. My son has a few people over, and the cats, they scatter. They don't feel as free to roam when there's unknown strangers in the house. Buddy runs right up to them and is like, new hands to pet me. But most of the cats tend to disappear. What's up, Eli? Pit Metal Works. Sean. Monster Java Energy Drink, $3.27 before tax. Yeah, oh, it gets expensive. Yeah, we just went up to we went up to Maine again for a little trip, and I tell you, it was a good trip. They had two new restaurants that we went to. I tell you, we got off the highway. You know, we left really early. I think we left around 7:30. And we got up there, we got off the exit, and there's like right as you get off the exit, there's this Stonewall Kitchen, which I don't know about, but my wife knew it. She goes, oh, we'll just go to Stonewall Kitchen. I'm like, whatever. You know, they had a Stonewall Kitchen cafe. They were cooking bacon in there as we were walking up. Oh, man. That bacon. She's looking at it, because we were holding out to go to this other place for breakfast. I'm like, that bacon is like, it's killing me. But we held off. I feel like I'm a little loud. And we wound up going to this place. It was like, It used to be a big farm, but they turned it into a golf course, and they have a restaurant there, and it's really good. And they do a lot of breakfast stuff all day. There's a lot of diners that are on the main strip there. We'd already been to the main diner and the Egg and I, and there's a whole bunch of places up there. But I think they're a little pricey. You're on the main strip, and it's straight up diners. We went off the beaten path for 10 minutes, and now we're at this. It used to be a farm, but now it's a golf course, and they got the restaurant there. When you get out and you're walking in, the guy had a smoker going because he does a brisket, and he had the applewood chips going. I got to tell you that that smoker was smelling pretty damn good. So we wound up. In fact, I think I have a photo to show you. Yeah. Here we go. Right there. That is a franche meat pie. It's basically ground sirloin and pork with like onions and potatoes and like this sauce, and it's actually got a little like nutmeg in it. They cover it, got a couple of poached eggs and these like roasted. Those are all potatoes of different colors and a little bit of hollandaise. And goddamn, if that wasn't just friggin' amazing. Just, I was like, meat pie? Like, what's the special? Yeah, actually, that's not the special. That's on the menu all the time. But I tell you, they were good. My wife got a breakfast dish. It looked amazing. It's pretty good. How's that for a review? Yeah, the presentation, it's good. They it's good. The only downside to it was they had plenty of space inside, but it was so gorgeous out. We went outside, but what you don't count on is that, it wasn't windy, but there was like a constant, just like little bit of, air movement. And I felt like really, like on a timer to eat it because it was cooling off so fast. I was like, damn it. You main wind off the ocean. Fingerling potatoes? No, they're that's actually like their breakfast potato. So, but they're just you never took a flight where they gave you those stupid blue chips. So it's like those blue potatoes. It's all potato. They all tasted like potatoes. It's like that's their home fries. I was like, look at you, fancy. and both of us with drinks and our meals. It was under $40. $40 was not a yeah. It was I say it was $38 was the total wheelie dealy, which yeah. I mean, again, felt a little gourmet. Just saying, but a little bit. I like that. Well, yeah, like somebody was saying, I don't know if they've officially announced it yet, but there's been talk of Vola going. Let's go to Vola Guitar and see what they... I'm not seeing anything on here. Latest news, another name in the books. I'm hearing things, but nothing official yet, I think. Let's go to news. Is it on the news? I don't think so. No. Getting a little too fancy. Look, I just like my eggy béarnaise sauce like any normal man. Is there a way to get rid of the heart thing in the chat? Gets in the way of seeing messages. I don't even know about that. There's a heart thing in the chart. There's a chat. There's a heart chat. There's a chat heart. I probably can't change it now that it's running, though. No. No, I don't think so. Nope. I don't see the... it's probably at... When I set it up, I'll bet there's an option for it. I'll turn it off if it's annoying. I didn't even know they had turned that on. Ron says he doesn't say anything, but he's on a computer. Yeah, I always watch YouTube on a computer. I never watch YouTube on the YouTube app. The only time I use the YouTube app is when I want to post something into the, into the community, and it's the easiest way to get it from my phone to the YouTube. But I probably could just use Chrome and just go right through the browser. Yeah, just have to turn the phone sideways and we'll go away. That seems to be a workaround. It does have good pickups, huh? These Volas. They do sound good. I do. YouTube is doing so many ads, pushing the NFL. Yeah, because they have some games now, right? Is that a roasted maple neck? It is. It's roasted. We take the best part of the guitar, the neck, and we roast it to a caramel glaze. Yeah, Rip Jim Brown. I remember him from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Whack, whack. Tony does a pop-out chat. Look at you with the crazy and the pop-out. Yeah, we were nice and dry all week. So dry that we were in an elevated fire alert. high winds and like a dew point of 17. And but it got muggy today, and the rain is here, heavy rain. So Tay-Tay's in town. You know, the stadium's about 15, maybe 20-minute stops away from where I live, and yeah, traffic. And then so last night, I think it was, Taylor Swift at Gillette, and it was Janet Jackson at Great Woods. Nothing like cramming everybody down to the 495 area, 140, 495, 95 area. And tonight she's playing again, and tomorrow night. I think it's maybe the first act to do 3 nights sold out at Gillette. And they're gonna be under rain tonight. It's gonna rain. Tomorrow though it'll be good. But the traffic. I think I took a picture of the screen. Have a screenshot of the picture of the screenshot. Oh yeah. You know, it's just that. The Taylor Swift traffic has reached a level 3 kill storm annoyance. Yeah. It's it was crazy. It was a little cray for Tay-Tay. The day before, so Thursday. So there's no show until Friday. Right? Last night was the first show. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, playing 3 nights. So Thursday, because, you know, with an opportunity, she's already here, they're setting the stage up, they're available, why not open it up for merch? So they opened it up for merch. People were lining up at 2 a.m. to get the merch, which I don't think opened until 8 a.m. They had 2,000 people in line before they cut it off, and you had to have a ticket to the show to even get in the parking lot. They kept going on the news saying, don't go there if you don't have a ticket. You need a valid ticket to even buy the merch. They won't even let you in the parking lot without a ticket. So, yeah. like a license to print money. Kids love Taylor Swift. Hadn't got the way personally. You know, the only song I really know is that Never, Ever, Ever, because it was just on the radio a ton, and that Shake It Off song. Those are the only 2 songs I can think of off the top of my head, because when we were down in Orlando in 2015, the guy at the pool had that on heavy rotation. So he was going to play that song all day. Yeah. You know, the scalpers, the money, yeah, $21,000 for tickets, kids and their friends, yeah. I believe it. That's crazy. They're just, I guess down in Philly, like 20,000 people showed up without tickets and stormed the lot, just so they could hear the show out in the parking lot. And what a nightmare, because people that actually had tickets had no place to park. I guess up here they wouldn't even let you. They had the roads closed off. If you looked on, I bet it's still going even right now. I'll bet that those road closures are on even right now. Let's see if I can go to the maps. Hold on. Let's see a ton of let's do the traffic. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, if it's a red dotted line with a, a circle with a line through it, that's a road closure. And pretty much, the stadium is like right here. But you can't, this is all closed off. You can't even get down Route 1. It's closed. 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 Everything's closed. What's going on right now? Down at the Gillette. Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare. Look at this. Good nuttiness. Ah. Great. So, a buddy of mine was going to see Dead and Company. So, he's like, you know, I'm just going to park, like, because across the street from us, there's the one lot that's not built. It is built, but it's like a swimming pool, and it's all rock. And so, highly unlikely they're ever putting a house there. You'd have to, like, blast out, you know, I don't know, a house-size rock. Like an enormous piece of rock. So, he wanted to just park there, and I was going to drop him off and meet his friends at the stadium. So, there is this road, Washington Street, the same Washington Street that goes all the way into the city. It goes all the way down till just before the stadium. And I said, I think I can take you down Washington Street and get you down there. And I'll get you all the way down to the end, and I think it's like Water Street, and then like right there is the McDonald's. And that's exactly what we did. Went right down, got down there to Water Street, brought him in. People everywhere. Like the road is all jammed. I just went into the McDonald's, dropped him off. He was like, thanks so much. I spun around, got right the hell back out of there, right back up Water Street for just a tiny bit, back on the Washington, and like heading back home again. Now, Washington Street's completely closed off. All those streets, Water Street, all that, completely closed. No. Dead and Company, that was all open, but for Taylor Swift, that is all shut down. To her credit, she does play for 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's 45 songs, I think. That's a lot of songs. You know, like Springsteen, right? Although I don't know that she does an intermission. Right? Springsteen will basically do 2 sets. Big cities parking dolls. Yeah, well, that's really not in the city. That's pretty far out, actually. The worst is like going to the Garden. There's a lot of public transportation, but that's always jammed. They have public transportation going to the stadium, but there's only so many trains that can run at the same time, and they sold out. Sold out in like 90 seconds. Like crazy. Right, Deanna? Yeah, I don't want to listen to anything for that long. Cheap parking near Roadrunner. Yeah, Roadrunner was okay. Pretty new. The other one they're trying to push now is MGM. So, when I would go to what was Foxborough, I had a friend that lived in that area that's all closed off now. But if you knew somebody at the address and you could say their name and their address, yeah, I'm going to see this person at this address, the police would let you through. So, I went and I parked at his house, very close, and you could walk just a couple of, like literally a quarter of a mile. Like, I mean, you could see it. It's like right there, like 1,000 feet away is the train tracks. And so you just walk down just this little bit, and the train tracks are right there. You walk up to the train tracks, and all of a sudden you're at the highway. You walk up that little embankment, and boom, you are right at the stadium. It was like unbelievable. It was like a wormhole. No parking. Could park at his house for free. Got back, and then when you got out, you just avoided everybody else. I remember getting out of there, going down and like stopping at like a sub shop and getting a pizza or something at like 11 at night. Or like 10:30, really. Like, we were probably one of his last orders. Yeah. I think it wasn't Sullivan. They were calling it Foxborough Stadium at the time. When I went there, I saw none of it was ever called Sullivan Stadium. I don't remember. They called it Foxborough. Who have I seen there? David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, U2, The Who, the Rolling Stones again, Paul McCartney, Monsters of Rock Tour, that might be it. Who else have I seen it? Gillette, I think that's it. The Who sucked. There was a complaint from the town, so they turned the volume down. You could barely hear them. Paul McCartney kind of sucked too, not because he was bad, but just because no one could shut up. Everybody knew every word to every lyric and, all the lyrics, and they just couldn't help but sing along. Great. No, you sound great. Yeah, I'm really here to hear you sing. And then I would say the best show I saw there, hands down, and it's not even a contest, was the Rolling Stones Steel Wheels. They looked great. They sounded great. The set was killer. The stage was killer. We were at just the right position. And what I also saw there, I saw the Walden Woods tour. We got backstage for that. That was a press thing. I was there as the cameraman. My wife was there as the reporter. That's when we saw Bowie in the parking lot. That's Bowie in the parking lot. Yeah, Clappo the Clown. That was at Roadrunner. That's your drunk middle manager. Your director level manager at some place who just all drunk off his ass. Out for the night. He's going to scream from, 2,000 feet away. Wow. Yeah, no, keep going. He can hear you, bro. The important thing is that you're not annoying any of us. Went to Steel Wheels at Arrowhead Stadium. It rocked, yeah. Yeah, Steel Wheels was such a great show. I was in the middle section. There was 6 sections on the floor. Really 5. 1, 2, 3 in the front. I was in 2, the middle one. And then 4 and 5, and then the mixing board, the tower was in the middle. And then, of course, everybody in the surround up until, just about until the tower. And then you have an obstructed view if you were behind the tower. And we were in that middle thing, halfway between the mixing board and the stage. They were so close, and we were just far enough back that you could see the entire stage, like in your peripheral vision. And you're watching all this go off, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. What a show. And it sounded so good. We were so close that there was no difference between the audio and the video. When I saw David Bowie, we were so far back. There was a massive delay between the speed of light and the speed of sound. That discrepancy was quite evident. Love live music but hate crowds. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. So Rolling Stones at the Fleet Center. Everybody gets back while needed binoculars. I saw them at the Fleet Center too. Was that in the late 90s? Or was that like 90? Was that 98, 99? Somewhere around there? That's when I had my eye. I had a bad eye. They were set off the ultraviolet lights. My eye! Oh, great show. Oh, the memories. Oh, God. That's, good times, question mark? So let's talk about the title of the week. We're already 30 minutes into this thing. I have not, because, and we'll get to the trailer in a little bit. That's a trailer teaser. I have not been following the used market pretty much since I got the trailer. I check it once in a while, but not really. Not like I normally do. Just because I've been focused on the trailer and mainly shopping for trailer stuff. So I haven't been focusing on it, but I did recently, because it's raining today. And I went on there and was checking out stuff. And I was realizing, boy, the market is softening. And I'll give you one quick example. So, again, this is just straight up supply and demand. The Korg Nautilus is the latest Korg keyboard. Right? It's like their flagship model, the Korg Nautilus. Came out like 3 years ago. And the 61 key version would sell, I think new, they're $19.99, maybe $18.99, but it would sell like $16.99 used. If you were lucky, you would find one for $16.50 or even $15.99, but that was pretty rare. And you wouldn't see that many of them, again, just because it was new, but they would show up. And eventually they started to drop. They started to drop down. They were getting down to like $14.99, even $14.50. It's pretty low for that, considering how relatively new the product is to the market. But then they shot back up again. Again, I've been following the Nautilus for quite a while because I'm thinking about buying one, but I got to buy it at the right price. But what is the right price? Well, you have to follow the market for a while. Then you kind of know when a price is good, right? So, I noticed that they had really started to climb. Like $17.99 is what Guitar Center was trying to get for them. Again, it's still a discount, I think, over new. Maybe $18.99 is the new price, or $19.99. But and Korg had an increase in the meantime. So, you could just see it. You could see they're justifying the increase. But, boy, they piled up with them. They've got like a half dozen of them now. And I noticed that the price is right down. Was $16.99, $15.29. All the latest ones in excellent condition. There's a Nautilus 61, $14.99, back down again. $14.99, back down again. Was $16.69. They're dropping it down to $14.99. This is again a recent one that came in great condition, $14.99. Another one came in carry new, again excellent condition, $14.99. So you see the pressure, right? You see the straight up supply and demand. There's a bit demand for the Nautilus, and then like any retailer, you're like, well, forget what I paid for it. What do you think I can get for it, right? And so they try that. They you scoot it up a little bit. You see if the market's willing to handle it. And what they're finding out is that the market wasn't handling $16.69 or $16.99. They've had to drop it. Market wouldn't pay it, and they're stuck with it. And the inventory is ballooned up in the meantime. And speaking of inventory, can we just go to just this, right? They used to breadcrumb this, and they don't have the goddamn breadcrumbs anymore. You guys, you suck. Where is it? It's right there. There it goes. Yeah, why take functionality away on a website? I don't get it, but there, yeah. Again, they're closer to 70,000 items than they are to 69,000 items. And when the pandemic happened, they had a big drop, but they used to be around about 50,000 items. Sometimes it had ballooned up to 60 and got back down to 50. But I think what's happened is they're trying to get a little, maybe too much money than the market's willing to bear. And so the inventory starts to pile up because people just say, you know what? It's kind of discretionary spending. I'm going to pass. Put me down as a pass. So I have been noticing prices coming down a little bit. So if we go to just like electric guitars, and you can just sort more ways to shop, or here you go, price drop. What would be interesting to see is, do they show it? Yeah, interesting. All right. So what if we take this variable out? Hold on, let's clear this variable. What do we have here? All right. So, like, one of the things that's sort of interesting is to see, like, where are we on the price of guitars? Right, you're kind of looking at the mode, right, statistically. Which segment has the most in it? And it's the segment between 500 and 750. You have 2960. A close second is the 300 to 500 market at 2442, right? Total items. This is guitars, electric guitars. I don't think solid body necessarily. Electric guitars. And then third is 750 to 1,000. So the bulk of the market, and then it quickly drops off down to 679, 504. You can see the drop off. I mean, Christ, it's a goddamn bell curve, right? The tail is a little longer, right? It looks like it stays high, and then there's a quick drop off at the low end, and then it tails out. There's a quick drop off. The tail is longer on the high side, much longer, all the way up, to 50,000. But if you just look at that, our max number is between 500 and 750. When we factor, what would be interesting is to see, when we factor in price drops, which market segment has the most price drops. You see what I'm saying? Because market's segmented by price. Don't kid yourself. It's the $1,000 to $1,500 market. You see that? That's probably outside our standard deviation. Do you see how this is pushed up for price dropping? You see that? How the whole thing just shifted to the higher side for a price drop? And it continues all the way up. Higher numbers all the way up. Very dismal numbers once you get low, because there's not much room to drop anymore. Kind of makes sense. So if you want the sweet spot for a price drop, you're looking at between 750 and 1,000, 408 specimens, or between 1,000 and 1,500, 433 specimens. But once you get a little bit higher than that, when you get to 1,500 to 2,000, it quickly drops off 145, 88. Then it kind of is flat for a little bit, and then drops off again. Oh, statistics. You gotta love a good stat. So, I would have tend to see this if the market's hot. You would tend to see this be more like a lower percentage, right? Because they don't have to resort to price drops. I'm just trying to think of, how would it shift? Would it shift slightly to the left or slightly to the right? I think it shifts slightly. Overall, it would be lower, but I'm not really sure where it would shift, or if it would just stay the same. Got a lot of guitars losing. Right, was 57 $49 down to $44.99. That's a good chunk. That's an you know. It's a gorgeous top though, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I like that top a lot, but I don't think I'm dropping even the 4,500 on it. But I have to admit it. It's a 22% drop. Nice little chunkily. What else we got here? What's catching your eye? Anything? Like the 68 Custom Shop reissue? LP Standard? Ooh. 61 Custom Shop. This one's for you, Speaker. Don't get cheap on me, bro. Oh, yeah, dude. It's a big price drop, too. Dude. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. I'm just saying it would make you look, kind of sophisticated. Right? Strap that on. You're going to look like wicked classy. Look at that. $700. That's a 14% discount, bro. They're practically giving it to you. Vintage 85. Some flambés, a lot of flambés. Some custom shop wrecks. We drag this one up behind the trailer. That's going to be $4,700, please. That's relic though. Why? Can I get a flambe? No flambe. Oh, a little bit. I think it's just the fill. Just the filler. Right, just the skunk stripe. ESP 61. 58 looks pretty good. 57 was 36 down to 33. I kind of like that. Kind of a good look. Oh! You know what? Red flag. I'm showing close-ups of the back of the neck. That is worrisome. Yeah. This guitar has a severe crack problem. Yeah, nice repair work there. Yeah, real good. No, you can hardly see it. Why, God, why? Well, we're going to find something good. Double bound. No. Bound strats on the body are, I don't know, kind of weird. Isn't that weird? Yes, very weird. Yeah, kind of like a classic custom shop, right? Like SG. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good. Ooh. A Wolfie. That thing. Not bad. What's the discount? How are we doing on the disc? Ooh, 14%. Not the best. We've seen 22%. Exactly. It's got a tone crack. That's tone cracks, bro. Send it up to Twofford. Is it Tom Woodford? I call him Twofford. Or second channel. Threeford. A little new NOS. Again, they're shooting the moon. They're going for the $29.99, but it's down 10%. It's an NOS, though. Nice. I don't know, it kind of looks like a regular Strat to me. I need something with a little more bling than that. You know, it's like what are we looking at here? Anything? Anything? Oh yeah, that's a 66. Yeah, 66. You can tell by that. You can tell by the logo. That's one of the worst years for headstocks, though. Kind of gross. You know, the Fender. That's when CBS took it over. Oh, Jackson. Well, we got. Oh. Oh. You know what? To be honest, I'd prefer a single double and a blade switch. That's just me. Could have loved that logo, though, huh? Yeah, yeah, looking good. Hold on, I got a cough here. That's down like almost $1,000. Because who wants to drop, $3,500 on that guitar? Although that neck is pretty sick. Did you see the back of that neck? Oh yeah, it's got a lot of cracking, but some people like that. Some people pay extra for that. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got all the bird's eyes. Supreme. I should have grabbed that Supreme when I was in that Guitar Center. That thing was like, what was it, $16.99? I forget now. It was pretty cheap. I haven't seen everything I've seen has been like $1,000 more. And the one I had there had that nice, we'll call it a rich patina. Again, some people pay extra for that now. Anything decent? Music Man Axis. John Butcher in the Axis. Pretty sweet top. And nice flames. Not bad. Again, was 10%. I saw a lot of things that were $260 off. Like countless guitars. Because it was 10% off of like, $2,600. See, even this. So here's again. This is a good indicator. This is a great one to bring up. So, a standard Les Paul, like a Les Paul standard 50s or 60s, not too long ago, was going for around $17.99, $18.99. The most expensive ones would be like $19.99. Those would be the premium. Here they're trying to get $24.99 because the standard has gone up. I think it's either $27.99 or $29.99 now. So they see that the retail price goes up, so they're shooting for $24.99, which was the retail, 12 months ago, or 18 months ago, and no one was paying it. So they're down to $22.49, which is closer to reality. Quite frankly, I could see that even going lower, getting down to under $2,000. Again, Les Paul standard. They're trying to get 25, getting down there. Ooh. Can you handle the Longhorn, bro? It's got all the horns. Yeah. That's what they call vintage. Way back in 08. Oh, yeah, here you go. Anniversaries. A buddy of mine had one of these back in 1980, 1981. 81, I think he got his. Oh, yeah. That's what we call a rich patina. Oh my God! Oh my God! What was filled? What did you have there? Would you put a Floyd Rose on it and have a retainer bar? Look at that! Look at this! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the scars are forever. Nice work there, kid. Would it have a Kaler on it? What, you going Kaler? Let's look at this body. What's going on down there? I don't trust it. That's pretty bad. I've seen them in much better shape. They had one around this money not too long ago, and it was around the same money, about $2,200, but it was dead mint. I wouldn't pay that for that. And they were trying to get $23.99 for it. Yeah. No. No. There's a Premium Plus. What do you think? Nice top. I'm sure it looks better than this horrible photo. This was the light years, though, right? the disappearing logo year. Oh, here you go, speaker. You know those guitars that have like 3 pickups? Oh, and it looks like those waffle backs? No, regular Glusons. You know, just from this distance, they look a little waffly. That's good looking. Oh, but what the hell happened here? Oh dear. Wait, 1, 2. What is it? Is it supposed to be like this? Is it supposed to? Is that a goddamn blade? Is that a goddamn blade switch? Oh no! My God, it's a beak. Oh my God, it's a chicken knob. What the hell happened? Did he fill one of them in? What the hell is going on here? Did it come with the beak? Did that come with a beak? I'd have a hard time believing that that's stock. It could be. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one. But I feel like that's heavily modded. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Maybe it came that way. Crazy. It was a NAMM special, right? But I don't think so. I feel like it's modded. Heavily. Oh, here you go. Premium Plus. Oh, that's a beautiful top. Look at that. Herringbone. You know, kind of like a, what do they call that? Chevron. Oh, I like the dark back, too. Darkness. That's a gorgeous guitar right there. What year was that? Probably 2012, I'm thinking. Do they have a back of the headstock? They don't. I'm thinking 2011, 2012, maybe. Oh, I got a cat at my leg. Jakey Lee signature. Yeah, an LP standard. Not bad. Oh, what the hell is this thing? Oh, it's got some. I'm noticing some definite condition issues. Do it. Look at that thing. It's a Dran Michael. The hell? What am I looking at? What is this? Oh, yeah, that's... oh, yeah. This guitar's for big fucking riffs right here, the BFR. Oh, yeah, those are nice. Anything BFR is always sweet. And very highly limited edition. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's got all the flames. Nice. That's beautiful. Yeah, knock off 13%. Yeah, the Ball Family Reserve. A select group. Here's another BFR. Or as we like to call it, B. Arthur. The BFR. Look, this one appears to be signed. Right there. Has some sort of signatory on it. Possibly at a trade show. Nice. It's under $2,000. Now we're getting down into the. Oh yeah, so yeah, again, you see these out here. Oh, there's another one. They're dropping them again. I think they were kind of shooting the moon on these NOSs. Right, the new old stock. Is it because they're not supposed to be making this shape any longer? So they go, oh, we didn't make it. We found old stock. And just assembled it. I forget the story behind the NOS. That SG is correct. I found one on Reverb. 1V, 1T, and a chicken head. Oh my God! Hey, Steve just looked up the Gibson 03, and that's how they came. Chicken beaker's a 6-way selector. Yeah. Wow. That is awesome. You know, I think we learned something here today. The most important person in the whole wide world is you, and you hardly even know you. In the whole wide world is you. Come on, let's find you. 60, right? ESP, a nice horizon. You'll poke your eye out, kid. 7 string. No, beat it. Beat it, punk. Another Wolfgang standard hardtail. Oh yeah. That's a PV. Oh yeah. Signature may or may not be real. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's silk screened. Oh, there's a Strat. I got one of these. Of course, mine's in better shape than that. That's pretty rough. Look at that. That's pretty rough. That's how a lot of the paint ended up on those. This is probably in a year earlier than mine, or 2 years earlier than mine. I think I got the paint right, but it took them until the... Oh, no, that's the same year as mine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. And it still has the paint issues. Guy must have beat the piss out of it. Yeah, no, that's the correct silver logo with the gold. If it has the gold logo with the silver, that's 81. This is clearly 82, silver logo with the gold knobs and the gold tip. Those are all only on the 82. Crazy that it's having such condition issues. You know, it looks like it's a little orange peel too, which was very common. It could be the part of the year, maybe early 82. Remember, Dan Smith came in and kind of cleaned up their production a little bit. That's a good-looking guitar right there. What's that look like? Sight. You just got Sight Mapped Pro. I was going to say, someone else said the same thing. Someone else looked at it and said, you know what? That's a pretty good-looking guitar right there. Oh, God, my leg. It's got a cat on it. What? What do you want, bump legs? Christ, leave me alone. Wide. All right, hold on. I got to have a coffee here. Oh. It's relicked. Double the price. What? Did someone just see one of their guitars on there? Matthew? That's pretty good. You know, I have a classic in black, but, you know, I think the red looks quite sporting. Again, I paid $15.19 for mine at a time when the classic was selling for $19.99. Now I think the classic's $24.99, and they were trying to get $19.99. But people are balking because the price. They're balking at it. I think they're holding out. They're going to hold out. And so, it's dropping down. I could see that even dropping even a little bit more. Nash, $17.99. Oh, you got a silver sky there. Oh, yeah. That's dropping. Not a lot, though. Only 10%. Let's call Classic. I think this is going to be, yeah, right, plain top, because the Classic. Get another Classic, $17.99. Ultra. Again, trying to get $19.49 for an Ultra? I mean, in what world? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I tell you why you didn't sell. That's kind of expensive for that guitar. Those Ultras are really like $1,500-$1,600. $19.99. What are you talking about? There's an HP. Ooh, what Crybaby? Oh, that's a good looking guitar. Nice price too. Ooh. Oh my God. Look at that. What am I hearing? I'm hearing a Goob Cat. Huh. Who makes these? I don't think Peavey was making these, were they? These being made by, who was making these? Court? They made in Indonesia? I don't even know. I don't think they were making them in the U.S., though. God, even more. They're blowing them out. Again, Ultra, $16.59. That's more like it. But $18.49. Please. Good looking guitar right there. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. That's the kind of price drop I like to see. $19.99, drop it down to $16.19. Now you're in the zone. Does it come with a case? Oh, yes it does. This product comes with a case. All right. Not bad. We're getting there. What's this? A traditional? Like the world's worst goddamn photos. I mean, you got to be kidding. Look at this thing. Goddamn postage stamp. Like the worst. Come on, Guitar Center. Get your act together. Jesus. In 2023, you're still using a goddamn brownie. We're using a Kodak digital camera from 1998. T-Series, Classic. 2018, that might have a different top on it. Nope. It's still the same, yep. Depends on the year. Alternate. No, like that's more reasonable. That I can deal with. An Ultra at $15.69, sure. Now you're not talking crazy money, but Jesus. Ooh, God. Break out the Alan Holdsworth riffs. I'm sure it tracks great. I'm sure it's completely worth $15.39. God. American Original, American Ultra, Canon Ultra. 1529. That's reasonable. That again, that's where I would expect it to be. I would not expect it to be 1700 and above. Oh, there's good. That's nice, huh? Oh yeah, nice. 61 reissue, 14. See, this is kind of this is what I like, right? But to get that price, did they take the case away? Yeah, no mention of a case. See, sometimes they do that. Sometimes, like, you'll see they'll go on here and you'll see a discount, but then you realize it doesn't come with a case, and it might have, and they just they're like, well, we'll keep the case and we'll put it up as a. Well, this is up in Danvers. Speaker, we can go drive up and just look at this. The guy, what's this knob? The guy's gonna go volume, and this one, that's the other volume. Okay, in this in this knob, that's your tone knob, and that's the other tone knob. Yeah. Is that for my speaker? You like the Kiesel? Look at that. I have to wear sunglasses playing that thing. Look at that. It's oddly kind of weird. It's kind of, what would you call that? Bichromatic, right? Two-tone, right? It's green on black. Danvers is a crap store. Danvers is a crap store. Yeah. Well, the craziest is, who was up there? Was it Steve's? Who was the guy that was up there? Was it Steve's Music or something like that? And Daddy's went in there and he opened up his books to see if he wanted to buy them, and then didn't buy them. He just saw like how much money he was pulling in and just opened up a store down the street. I felt there was enough market. Like totally ganked the dude. Right? Who was that? Fred Bramante. Forget his name. Is it Bramante? Bramant? Yeah, the rumor is. Oh yeah. That's coming down. God, there was a time you couldn't even get an EVH. Oh yeah, you had 5150. AB Prestige. It's Prestige, biatch. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not knocked out by it. I mean, it's a nice dark, but I'm not crazy about the pick guard. I think the Vola looks better, without the pick guard. And the plastics don't match. Again, I hate that when they do that. You see this a lot, right? It's pearl on the front because they have on that, but on the back it's white plastics. The plastics don't match. I see that more and more these days. There was a time when if plastics didn't match, your torches and pitchforks. I am sensing this has some massive damage somewhere. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. There's your problem right there, kid. This guitar has a serious crack problem. Yeah. Yeah, his problem starts here, and it goes right there. Yeah. Drop your guitar much, bro? Oh, why, God, why? He's got a crack addiction. He has goofies. Exactly. That's clean. Got to admit, that's like almost fresh out of the box clean. That is tight. Got a couple. Again, 1459. I'm looking. I don't know if I'm giving it a second look. 1309. Now I am. Right? Oh my God! Out in Natick, Mass. Speaker, let's go out and try it out. We'll walk out there and go. Wah, wah, wah. See, okay, again, this annoys the piss out of me, too. This is not a PRS Custom 24. It's not even close. It's a goddamn S2. What, it's a very different guitar than a Custom 24. And the difference is this flat line right there. There's no carve. It's a flat top with a beveled edge. It's something that sold for like $1,600 or $1,700 new. And they realized that $1,619 was way too close to full retail. I see that a lot on Guitar Center. Guitar Center screws up the S2, right, to regular custom or even CE. They really, it is a little ridiculous that they can't get that together. See, that's not a standard. Standard doesn't have a dot inlay. Again, that's not correct. What the hell are we doing here? American Strat 2 for $12.99. 61 reissue for $12.79. It's kind of nice. Oh, yeah, little dingy. Got a couple dings. It's worrisome. Oh, God. That's I'm hoping that's a reflection. It's just this. Is that might just be a reflection. And this is what they're pointing at. This here, which would be not as bad. Again, what the hell am I looking at here? Is it this and this and this? Are these all marks? Is that a reflection? What the hell am I looking at? I don't know. I know. She's crying. She's like, I don't know what you're looking at either. You're not looking at me, goddammit. Kiesel Solo 6, C6SG Special. Yeah, a couple of Pro 2s. I don't know. Another Pro 2, 1250. To get into that Pro 2, I'd quite frankly, I'd like to be closer to $1,000 than 12. But I know that's getting harder and harder these days. I really like this paint job. I don't know. There's just something about that metallic. I just like that color. You get your mint green guard, nice dark fretboard, metallic. I guess I kind of like metallic paint jobs on Strats. There's something like a good metallic paint job. Oh, okay. And it looks like they put nicer tuners in it. Yeah. Nice. Where the hell's the backplate? Everybody thinks they're friggin'. Eric Johnson. Calm down there, Skippy. We got Artists, Ultras, Deluxe. Again, for an older Deluxe, which that is. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Remember this paint job? Yeah. Oh, God, what the hell happened here, though? What the hell is this? That's different. What the hell is that? Does that say Floyd Rose? I think it does. Does that say Floyd Rose? Yeah, Railtail. Yeah, Railtail. That's it. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. That's right, Railtail. Right, it has a rail that goes across and puts the Railtail on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's that. It's kind of like a metallic sienna burst. Yeah. Right, this type of. It's a burst. It's a good looking guitar though. Again, there's the there again. S2, sure, that's where it's supposed to be. That's more realistic for that model at that, right? Right. It's an S2. Gotta remember the S2 uses a lot of import parts, even though they make the the body in Maryland. I think the tuners, the pickups, the electronics, everything is all imported. He doesn't do the. It's a big cost cutting, center for the production of that guitar to use a lot more imported stuff for the hardware. SG standard. What do we got here? The hell is this? Oh, is that like a blackout or like a gothic? Is it gothic? What the hell is that? Yeah, right. So I don't think it has inlays. And it's got black hardware. That's no standard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a special run, a special model, like a special darkness. Darkness. It's not a standard. That's for sure. Not a regular standard. American Pro 12. Can we get a Pro 2 down here? Oh yeah, there you go. 1209. Would you rock the pink Kiesel with the reverse headstock? That's fucking hideous. Look at this thing. Fan fret. Why I oughta. Another SG standard. Another S2. Elites. Ooh. Look at that. That's low. That's cheap. I'm not crazy about single pickup guitars, to be honest. I like having two pickups, but damn, that's low. What's wrong? Why? What's up? Any notes here? Looks pretty clean. I feel like that's cheap for the 5150. It's a 2016. pretty clean. Looks pretty clean. A little bit of belt buckling there. See that? Is it? Or is it just you can see a little bit of rash, a little bit of swirling. That's pretty common. I thought there was something there, but maybe that's just a reflection. That could just be a reflection. Oh, yeah, now here you go. Yeah, see, they got a bunch of these. Sometimes they blow stuff out in the... oh, yeah. You wonder if this is leftover stock. They do that sometimes. That neck looks pretty sick. Is it... No? Is it just a reflection? Might be just a reflection. It's just a reflection. Thought it might be like flames. I like it better. I think I like it better with the rosewood over the maple. But I hate that hideous pickguard. I'm not a pearloid pickguard, dude. Count me out. Again, here's another one of those. It's like darkness. It's like a... You wonder if that's leftover stock. Sometimes if they have leftover stock and it's been beat up in the store a little bit, they don't put it up as like open box or demo. They just throw it in the used section. They don't even want to argue about it and get into like what's what. Ooh, look at this Orville. It's not bad. We're getting that's a pretty decent price, $11.69. Getting it to if you like the MIJ, pretty good. I feel like this would have been $300 or $400 off, less than that, not too long ago. Wolfgang Special, no. I'm paying for a special over $1,000. I mean, unless it's MIA. Is that it was? I don't think it's MIA. G&L, Richie Sambora. American Standard. Meh. It's over $1,000. It feels like a $700 guitar to me. MIJ. Oh, it's made in Japan, not crafted. So that's Fuji. That's Fuji-gen. We got a date up here? No, not up there. It'd be on the back. Did they show it on the J0 at 05? Or is that 0 for 2000? I'd have to look. All right. Well, we have 56 pages and we've made it through 20 of them. I think we're ready to call it a day. Oh, Bernie, though. Yeah. Yeah. Meh. There's another one of those Pro 2 Strats. I'll bet if you look that up, you can get them pretty cheap. Yeah, look at this thing. It probably sounded good when you were ordering it. And then it showed up and you were like, shit, that sucks. Wow, huh. Well, it is red. It's definitely red. American Strats. Anyway. Oh, look at that. An old MC. Was that MC1? Yeah, MC150. It's not an NT. NT would be natural. Some Les Paul Studios, Les Paul Deluxe, vintage Carvin Koa. Look at this thing. What the hell am I looking at? You'll poke your eye out, kid. You know what this screams to me? You know what that screams to me? We're out of ideas. We're officially out. That's tragic. I can't unsee that. Anything decent G&Ls? Never cared for G&L. I have played a couple that did play kind of nice, but I'm like, you know, if I want a Fender, I'll get a Fender. You know, it's like, I always felt like they were kind of purposely a little different. Our buns have no seeds. Here, what was it, McDowell's? Their bun has sesame seeds. Our buns have no seeds. We're very different. Yeah, see, that's the OG Select Strat. It morphed into something. That was the first one, though. It was mahogany body. But they're not that. These aren't that great. Just a mahogany body Strat. You know, the roller nut. The later Select series was way more interesting. Pacer Deluxe. What? Oh, yeah. Hey, baby. Oh, yeah. It's OG. What's the... What does that say? That's a C. Is that C? I think it's C. Yeah, that's what I have. C or D. B, C, or D, quite frankly. Really C. I think that's what I have. That's what my red one is, too. It's a C. That would put it right about 1983. Yeah, the logo would be about right, too, because they got a little bit more complex as the years went on. That's about right. Pretty cool. A little pricey, though. Yeah, they're trying to get 1,500, and the market said, no. No. Here's your typical RGB 1070 PZ XYZ LMNOP by Ibanez. Kind of a cool top, though. I like it. Anyway, we've been going for like an hour. Let me get back to the chat. Hey, you still here? Exactly. The market said no. Try again. All right, you guys want to see the? You guys want the trailer update? All right. With the little time we have remaining, let's check out the trailer. Also, when we went for our walk, I found a, what do they call that? The pink lady slipper. It attracts bees, but it has no nectar inside. It fools them, and when they crawl up inside, it sort of like captures the bee in there, and then the hatch for escape is through the top, which is covered in pollen. So they trick the bee into pollinating it. It's pretty cool. Plus, it looks like a Balzac. All right. Yeah, look at me with the photography. That was outside the place that smelled like bacon. All right, here we go. We're gonna find a. find a photo. Yeah. So, I painted the trailer a gloss black, which you can see here. Not the inside, only the outside. The inside I painted with the cheaper satin, which you can see is all covered in pollen. The pollen here is insane. The gloss does a really good job of covering up all the little stuff. The only problem is that, it's not quite flat. It's still a little rough. Oh, it's not perfect. There's a good shot of it. So it's kind of shiny, but a little wavy. There you go. It looks really nice to me, considering where it came from. I would say it looks infinitely better. But of course, once you get up on it, you realize it's not quite. Even though I ground it down to bare metal, still didn't quite get completely. It's kind of a little wavy, a little bit, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So the next thing to do is add some hardware. I'll add another loop here, and I'll add some. I got to pin this wheel, this fender in. It's broken off here. I'll pin this in with a sheet metal screw through the. I'll take the wheel off. I'll drill it in from the inside and pin it in against the frame. Get that nice and tight in there. And then I'll wire it up. I have a full brand new lighting kit. As a matter of fact, the lighting kit is great. It's got this great stud mount in the back, and I can run it like right through here with the wire, like right through there. And it actually looks pretty awesome. So I'll get that's for the amber lights, and then I'll get the the tail lights on. So I'll wire it all up. Get it ready, and then it's time for the wood. I gotta go to I can't drive it to the dump to get the wood until I wire it up for the trailer lights anyway, and then I'll drive it. I'll tow it up there, and I have them through. I need 5 sheets of 3/4 inch plywood, so it's gonna be about $250 for all brand new wood. Is the tongue bent? It is. It is. Let me see if I get a shot of it. Yeah, right there. It's right. It's got a little bit of PD. It's curving a little bit to the right. Right. Instead of coming straight down, you can see it's a little off right there. Versus straight down, whatever. I'll be fine. Anyone else get real bad allergies this year? I don't, but yeah, the amount of friggin' pollen out there, it's like a blanket on everything. And I don't even think we're done. I think we got it like 2 or 3 more weeks, and it's even going to get a little worse when like everything just gets covered in that yellow. Everything's just yellow for like a friggin' week. we could heat it and clamp it and try and straighten it. Possibly, I thought about it, right? Yeah, heat it up with a torch, and quite frankly, just use a if you had some sort of a, I guess it would be like a almost like a jig, some sort of like a block that you would put against the frame, and then drag a cable over it. So you kind of drag the cable sideways, even though you're not. You're dragging it backwards a little bit, and just use the winch. It's got like a 4,000-pound pole, 6,000-pound pole. Pollen is horrific. Yeah, right now it's really bad. Don't do plywood, do aluminum diamond plate. Actually, I was talking about the Tone King, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I just went down and got the plate. It wasn't a lot of money, but around here, there's not a lot of metal shops anymore. I don't know what the deal is, but everybody seems to be private, and all they do is like wrought iron fence work, and nobody seems to be able to. Because I wanted to get the L bar for it, couldn't find it. I can get it online, but it's very expensive. It's almost as much to ship it as it is to buy it. And if you go to Home Depot, it's crazy. What I might do is after I put all the wood in, I might put some E-track in it. I could put E-track on the bottom and on the sides, and sort of like have a nice tie down. Do a full E-track system. 3/4 inch plywood is $86 a sheet. Well, I'm getting a pressure treated, and for pressure treated 3/4 inch plywood, they want $47 a sheet. You think you can get angle and diamond plate? Yeah. What lapel like do you use? I use that Audio Technica. I forget what's it called. It's like I have to. Oh, you know what? It might say right on the. It might say on the barrel here. Yeah. It's an ATR 3350 XIS. ATR 3350 XIS. Grease the wheel bearings. Yeah. I have to do the wheel bearings before I take it out. I wouldn't even do it. And I might even change the tires too. Probably change the tires. The main use for the trailer will be taking crap to the dump, leaves. And that's really going to be almost all of its use. That and getting stuff home from Home Depot that won't fit in my car, which is a lot. I can't take plywood home any longer. I ever since I lost my minivan, I haven't been able to take it home. And so, it's a big pain in the ass whenever you're trying to get some wood home. You have to try and find somebody that has a truck available or something, minivan. It's just a colossal pain in the ass. So I'll get the trailer going. Dry rot is a real thing. No chance to buy new rubber. That's what I was thinking. It's not that there's plenty of meat left on them, but they got a bunch of cracks. Just from age. They got aging cracks. And even though I'm not taking it on the highway or really taking it anywhere, that far, quite frankly, the dump is only like, less than a quarter mile from my house. It's like 2 blocks away. You still feel like you want to put new rubber on it. I think the tires are like for Hankook, which is like pretty decent South Korean made tire. Those are 58 from Amazon. It's about as cheap as you can find. Town Fair Tire, they have a no name, but they want like 59 or 60. And the ratings aren't nearly as good. And then their tire that has the same rating as the Hankook is $89. So I should just get the Kooks. Look at the dot date. Yeah, I probably will just change them out just because, why not? What I'd like to put on it, to be quite honest, is white walls. I think they would match and look quite nice, but nobody makes a white wall any longer. And when they do, they treat it like some sort of like, or you're so lucky we're doing you a favor. Here's the same tire that you could pay $58 for $230. It's like, oh, please. Yeah, they're 13 inches. 170/75 R13. Yeah. I remember when we had the tire shop, white walls were such a thing, and of course they come with that blue, with the blue on it, and people go, "What the hell is this blue?" We're like, "It's so like, it's white when you get it. It's to protect it from dirt and marks. It'll wash off." No, I don't know. I don't like the blue. And they come back in like a week. Oh yeah, it's all fine. They wash it right off. The trailer has rims off a 1980s Pontiac Fiero. Yeah. Yeah, white walls are expensive because they're muscle car restorers. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. There's a small but enthusiastic market for them, so they know they have them. Oh God. Oh, my hip. My freaking hip. Yeah, Wesley's bleach white. I remember that. So we'll see. Again, it's raining out there now, but it's supposed to clear up this week. So maybe, in the next couple of weeks, we'll finally get it done. The only thing I'm worried about is that, I want to stain the wood. And when you get pressure-treated wood, you're really not supposed to paint it for a long friggin' time. Although I wonder if the stain is different than paint. I don't really know. And quite frankly, I'd probably just do one side, the exterior, and let the inside off, work its way off for a while, and then finally do the inside after a few months. So, I don't know. We'll see. They say you're not really supposed to do, any stain or paint for, like, literally weeks, if not months. It's pouring on Long Island, yeah. That's heading this way, and it's like two systems, like mixing together in like an unholy scissoring of storms. So it's a lot of rain. Yeah, it's supposed to stop around 2 a.m. SFB, let's go looking at some SGs, please. Yeah, let's go. When are you free? Let's head over tomorrow. We'll go over to Natick. Go in there and check out some SGs. Or, what's the other place? Danvers. But Danvers is a haul. Where could we hit? We could hit Braintree, Boston, unless the Red Sox are in town, then you would avoid the area. You could do Braintree, Boston, Natick, and I guess Attleboro, right? Attleboro wouldn't be too bad. We'll go right now. You want to look at some SGs now? You bit with the bug? You bit with the SG bug? Hold on. There. All right. There we go. You get your standard 63. Only 15 grand. Don't get cheap on me, bro. Got the 64. Save a little bit of money. You got the 62. The 65. Ooh. You know those guitars that are like double guitars? There you go. Now you're talking. Don't get cheap on me, bro. Nice. Yeah, a little Murphy Lab. Yeah, the 61. The Supreme, another 61. Got a few 61s in there. The 74 in the 70s. Another Supreme. 70s standard's gonna have a huge headstock though. In the 70s, everything was big hair, so they all went with big headstocks. Oh, 60 Vibrola. Bad. Naomi Monkey. Sideways Vibrola. Oh, an HP. Oh, yeah, right. Well, I think that's a satin. Is it gloss? Or is it satin? No, that's gloss. No, HP. High performance. Got a 22. I'll bet that comes with like the case and all the case candy, right? Oh, it comes with the bag and all the bag candy. Oh yeah, nice dark fretboard though. I love that. Love that fretboard. Oh, it looks like he put a string butler on it. Standard HP. Got some 61s. Not bad. The 72. But it's CSG. It's a little different. It's kind of a plainer, simpler model. Right there. God. It's oop, wrong one. That's the wrong one. There it is. Oop. There it is. Hold on. Let me move that over and get that there. All right, SG. Yeah, you're into the SG reissues. How low can we go in a standard? You hearing this? Hearing this, cat? Goddamn crybaby. I listen to all day. Meow, meow, meow. Cry, baby, friggin' cry. Again, that 61 reissue is looking pretty good at $14.19. You need to get the matching base, of course, though. Don't get cheap on me, bro. Not bad, a 61. Is that the, I think, site mapped. You just got site mapped, bro. 2018. Again, I think this was the... Is that the black or is that the light? Oh, it's the black. It is the ebony. I thought it might be. They made like a kind of a dark brown burst for like a year. Oh, we're getting there. So it's still standards. We can still get standards in the 13s. How low can we go? That's a standard. You can see by the tuners, even though it's got the half pick guard. Oh, see, look, there's that dark limited. That's that one we were looking at earlier. That's it, dark limited. That's it. Yeah, they got a bunch of these. That was it. Man, a few of those. That's actually pretty sweet. Do they make that guitar in that color? I don't think they do. Do they? Can you get that in gold? I thought it was red and blue, Pelham blue, and like a metallic red. That's gold. Or even like a rose gold. Is that a mod one-off color? Is that a mod color? Did they do this? Maybe they did it in gold and I just don't realize it. But they don't tell you what the mods are. Well, mod, right there. M-O-D. That might be... I don't know if it's a limited edition and they changed it up. Because, again, you're not buying it from Gibson, so they're not telling you, right, this is from Guitar Center. But if that's a custom paint job, that's a pretty good price. It is Mod Shop. It says Mod Shop on the back. So it's a lot of times, Mod Shop is changes to, pick guards, knobs, pickups, hardware, tuners. But there's not a ton of mod shops. They're out there that are a whole new color, right? There are some. Not saying they're not, but you're right. It's increasingly rarer. If that is a whole new color and it's a factory sprayed color, That would be a pretty good guitar at $12.99, which is about, regular. So either I don't think that's cherry red. I don't think that's cherry red. That looks to me like a different color, right? Let's go look. Hold on, where would that be? Yeah, we can look here. Gibson SG Special, right? Isn't that what that is? Well, that's a 61. Oh, God, oh Christ, hold on. Yeah. Electric SG. There it is. Yeah. I know I've seen blue, though, not just ebony. And vintage cherry. I'm telling you, there's another. Maybe it's not that. Maybe I've got the model wrong. I thought it was special, though. Yeah, there it is. Faded Pelham blue. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and there's the red. So there's the red. There's no way that is that. No friggin' way. No. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, that's definitely Mod Shop. It's without a doubt Mod Shop, and it's got a new paint job on it. I'm just saying. What is this, $15.99? And that's a Mod Shop at $12.99? I'm just saying. That's that. Of all the ones we've looked at, that's the one that's caught my eye the most. Yeah, is that supposed to be bronze? That's a great question. You might be right on that, Brian. Bronze. Bronze, right. Yeah, right. Right, yeah, because it's not, is it copper? I don't think so. I think you're right. I think that might be bronze, right? It's almost like a rose gold a little bit, right? It's gold, but it's not like a yellowish gold. It's more like, it's got some more red overtones in it. Like a bronze wood. Yeah, baby. Behave. Look at that. A Dusty Rose. Really? Dusty Rose. Interesting. Who's got it? Where is it? It's in Southington. That's in Connecticut. Yeah, you want to drive down to Connecticut and check it out? That is a good-looking guitar, though. I'm just saying, of all the ones we've looked at so far, Aljon Go says it's copper. Well, he would know. And Aljon, was this a stock color? Or is it by way of Mod Shop, was this a modded color? It does say mod on the back, but you don't know if it's, right? It says mod right there, but I don't know if that's a modded color or if it's, modded in some other way, right? Pickups or the knobs or something. I don't even know because I'm not that, up on the particulars. It seems to me like it's a changed color. I don't ever recall one seeing it in this color, but Mod Shop color only. Mugger. It's pretty attractive. I'm just saying. At $12.99, You're getting yourself into a factory respray into a custom color. I'm not saying that it's a one of a kind and worth millions, but maybe. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's a gorgeous guitar. I'm just saying, if you wanted to buy it for me, I would let you. I'm just throwing that out there. It's, yeah, Daddy like. Yeah, it'll be hard. It's hard to scroll away from it. And I like the P90s. You know, count me in. I'm a fan. Yeah, are mod shops one-offs, or is it like just few offs? In other words, it's not a one of a kind. It's just that, you know, it might be a 3 of a kind or a 5 of a kind, right? We're spraying a color in a day. We got a can of this color out. We're doing this. We might do more than one guitar. We'll do a few different things. Or maybe it's a one-off for that particular model, but maybe not that particular color. I don't know. I just know that I can't stop scrolling back. I can't stop scrolling back. Look at that. And it's I'm not going to lie, that wood background is, it's working real well. It's clean too. It's got yeah, I'm just saying, it's very clean. Got a nice look to it. Yeah. You know, you get your P90s, you got your Todd inlays, and it's, you know, it's even got a binding around the neck. It's got a neck binding. That's nice. I gotta say, of all the ones we've looked at so far, I'm a tad smitten with on that one right there. You got your compensated bridge. Oh yeah, you can play all the riffs with this guitar. I'm just saying, like it would readily play all the notes that you would need it to play. I have a feeling, as one of the greatest salesmen I've ever worked with said, you know, that's the kind of guitar that will like be there for you. And then the customer was like, yeah. And he laughed, and I was like, what the hell does that even mean? He's like, I don't know. Like, you know, it's kind of the guitar that'll like be there for you because it's physically in the room with me. Yeah. I tell you, you know, I'm looking at a lot of good looking guitars here, but I'm swiping right on that. Look at that. You need that on your stand? You need that on your stand? Look at that. It plays all the riffs. Where is it? It's in Southington? You know? Where's, hold on. Let me find it here. I won't bore you with the... Southington sounds south. Just saying. Yeah, southwest of Hartford. Yeah, it's about a 2-hour drive. About 2 hours from where I am. Yeah, you know what I would do is I just buy it. And what you do is you get it here, and you check it out, and you see if it's something that's you know, worth keeping. I'm just saying, you know, just based on just scoping it out, it looks pretty good. I don't believe it comes with a case. I'm not saying a word about a case here. And if it comes with a case, they always say it comes with a case. If I had to guess, I'm going to say no case, which will also drive the price down a little bit. Guitar Center is really bad about that, about cases. But if I had to guess, I'm going to say no case. I don't even mention a bag. You're going to be bagless and caseless. But you don't even care. Because that's your hot guitar now. Watch out. Look at that thing. What with the copper and the bronze and the copper bronze? Oh my God. It's like wicked sweet. All right. Calm down. Everybody just calm down. Especially me. You just might. Yeah, do it, bro. I'm not daring you. I'm just saying if you don't, you got no Balzac. All right, dudes. Well, it's 9:05. I should probably let my family out of lockdown. There you go. There you have it. We've said it all. We've done it all. We've looked at it all. And there you go. We are we're there. So there you go. Yeah, I know, decaf, bro. No way, never. How dare you? That's an affront to all coffee drinkers. Let's go, man. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's just do this. If I don't have that guitar here next week for a live show, you don't have a Balzac. I'm gonna taunt you into buying it. All right, dudes. No, you rock. We'll be back here to do it again in a week. I haven't been doing a lot of videos because I'm in that little window where it's not too cold and it's not too hot, and I have crap I need to do outside, especially on the trailer. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. That'll change at some point. I'll be driven back indoors by the oppressive heat and humidity, and I'll have nothing but videos to do. I'll be so friggin' bored. But for right now, I just have too much to do outside. So there you have it. But I will always be here for my live show. You know, you see these other guys, they take weeks off. I don't get it. You know, unless you have a stomach bug, then definitely take a week off. But other than that, all right, peace and love. And we'll see you guys in a week. Will I have the SG? Probably. Sure. Tune in next week to see if I have that SG here. You know, I'm just saying shipping from Connecticut is like one friggin' day. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. No, you rock. I'll see you guys in a week. And until then, have a wonderful week. You know, super thanks to everyone for hanging out. Super extra special thanks to anyone who contributed. That money could probably go to like some sort of modded SG. I'm just throwing that out there. And of course, Brofist to my mod squad. Hashtag Brofist, hashtag mod squad. And I will see you in a week. Actually, a little bit less than a week. 2 hours less than a week. And there you have it. We'll do it all again. And until then, have a wonderful week. And there you go. And, all right. I think we've said it and done it all. And there we go. No, you rock. Later.